I feel like I'm getting fresh with Kermit the Frog.
Will you hand me that green paper right there? I actually have some written down. Because I feel like I know. Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, humdingers.
Now you got directionals.
Humdingers, my friend.
Oh, no.
Okay. OJ, you know what? OJ Crowder, but I always want to say OJ Simpson.
That's fine. You know, people call me that all the time.
Do they really?
No.
Oh. Like literally, I've had to correct myself 3 or 4 times. I was like, we got OJ Simpson. No, it's OJ Crowder. Maybe I'm a 90s kid. That's why.
Well, I mean, it's... Yeah, I can see where... I mean,
Yeah.
it's
I'm
fine.
just super
It's fine.
awkward. That's what it is.
I don't mind what anybody calls me as long as they don't call me late for dinner.
Oh,
Know what I mean?
cheese on that one.
I was telling my son on the way here that I'm going to start calling you Tony Stark.
Please, dude. That is
Right?
I'll take that.
Right?
You know what? I also get called Tony Stank.
Really?
Oh, people butcher my last name. It's Stang. So I get Strong, Stark, Stank, and then just the classic Hey You.
So you know where I'm at.
Oh, I
you
just
go.
highlighted it for you. Yeah.
That's fantastic. That's perfect.
OJ Crowder, Mailman of the Year.
No.
Yes, you are. Mailman of the Year in 1999 for the Illinois Times.
I don't know if it's of the year, but it was best of at that time.
I'm going to say year.
All right.
You know
I
what?
will
It's before really people were putting stuff on the internet like we do today.
Right.
So we can just make that story up.
Yeah, that's perfect.
You were
take it.
Illinois Times Mailman of the Year, 1999.
Yeah, it was a pretty good time.
What did you do when you first got that award? Like when you were like, hey, they said, hey, you are the mail carrier for 1999. What'd you do?
Well, that was insane. I mean, it was kind of cool. I mean, it was great.
Yeah.
And they wanted to do a photo shoot, so we picked one of the restaurants in town to do a photo shoot in front of.
Which restaurant?
I think it was either Robbie's or the feed store.
Okay. Feed store
which
seems...
are both gone now.
Yeah, that's...
But
yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of cool. It was great to know that I had a lot of customers on my route that put in the information that they did. And
I've gotten to know you a couple times. We've interacted a couple times, and what you just said is so true. People really respond to your. You have a genuine heart. I really believe that. So I think people see that.
I just try to lift people up. You know, you can tell when somebody's having a bad day. You know, I step in there with a joke,
Yeah.
friendly face, a little hug if you need. You need a hug?
Absolutely.
I'll get you after.
Okay. Absolutely. Okay, so I want to start off with some rapid fire questions for you.
Fire away. Let's go.
Okay,
Let's get at it.
Let's get at it. All right. Caffeine before or after your first delivery?
Oh, always before, dude.
Always before.
Yeah, I'll wake up at 5:30. I'll take a shower. I'll have my first cup of coffee as soon as I get out of the shower.
You know, there's some weird science out there that says you're supposed to wait 90 minutes. I do not listen to that science.
It could have been 90 minutes by the time my shower's done and I'm dressed.
90-minute showers?
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah,
I'm like yeah.
that was back in the day.
Okay.
That was a long time ago.
Oh my goodness, that's hilarious.
I know.
All right. What's the first thing you notice on your route each morning?
Oh, that's a tough question. Because the amount of mail. How about that?
Okay. Do they give you like boxes of it and you have to put it in?
Yeah, we have to sort it.
You have to sort it. Okay.
Yeah, they give us like, we call them tubs. They're like buckets.
Like those plastic, clear, they're like pale white plastic.
Right.
Pale white. That's
Yeah.
not a thing, man.
You sure it is? It is what it is today.
Okay. Rain, snow. Second question. Our third question. Rain, snow, or extreme heat. What's the worst?
Yeah. Yep.
All of the above?
All the above. I guess I would have to go with extreme heat.
Okay.
Because you can cover up in the rain and the snow.
How many like Gatorades are you pounding a day?
Well, I drink a 2 liter of water a day.
Okay.
I freeze half of it, and then I fill it up with water, and it lasts me throughout the day in the summer.
You going Yeti or are you going like
No, just a 2 liter.
you're getting an old Coca-Cola
Yeah.
tub?
Yeah.
Okay, you heard it here. OJ's looking for old Coca-Cola.
Well, no. I have to drink the soda that's in it first.
Oh, dude, I would love for Springfield just to throw all the 2-liter plastic bottles to you.
Well, I might use them.
That's hilarious.
That's great.
Okay, strangest thing you've had to deliver.
Well, we're going to switch it from bad to good.
Okay.
Because there are a few strange things, but one was a box of saran wrap.
Like for big packages?
No, for like you go to Dollar General and get a thing of saran wrap.
Was that recently?
That was maybe a year and a half ago. Well, why would I have to deliver that? You can't go to Dollar General and pick that up yourself?
So it's more like they're almost treating it like DoorDash, I guess.
Right, exactly. It's kind of like that, but I don't know. And there's been a lot of weird things. But that to me was kind of weird in itself.
Yeah.
Unless that person wasn't able to
They
get
were
around.
mobilized to go.
Right.
Yeah. Or
But I
didn't
know
have
they
the
were
means.
because I took it to their door and I know the people. So I know they were able to walk over to
You're like,
Dollar
here's your
General.
Sara Lee's
Yeah,
saran wrap.
it's crazy.
Okay, next question. What's your, oh boy, this is going to be a long day moment.
Uh-oh. It's going to be a what?
It's going to be a long day.
All right, let's have it. No, let's don't. You want to skip it?
No, I want to know what's your moment where you're like,
oh, that was the question.
that was the question. What's your moment where you're like, this is going to be a very long day?
Ooh. That's really tough to say because
Oh, the people of Springfield want to know. I want to know.
Really?
I really do.
I really have no idea.
Really? It's not like, oh, I've got 17 boxes I know I'm going to have to carry those up, or
Well, I mean that's not a big issue, you know. I just treat every day the same. I guess what I would have to say who I'm working with.
Okay.
My coworkers. If
Are
they
we
come
naming
in-
names?
if they
We're not
come in-
naming
no,
names. We're not naming names.
If they come in unprepared, it's going to be a long day.
How do you prepare as a mail courier?
Mental. It's all mental.
Ah.
Yeah. You got to be in the right headspace.
What is the wrong headspace for a mail carrier?
Having an attitude, just not ready to give it 100 that day. If you can't give it 100, that's the wrong headspace.
Yeah.
And I've been there a couple times. You know, you go in hungover, you're not 100.
Yeah. Okay. You're not a what?
100,
Oh. Okay.
100,
100?
100.
Okay. What's your favorite view in downtown?
My favorite view,
Your favorite view in downtown?
that's a piece of cake. I love see my routes around the old state capitol. Do you know where I'm going?
I do, but
Okay.
I want you to say it.
And I'd love on a windy day, I will just stand there and look up at the American flag and see it flapping in the breeze. I even took a couple videos of it.
Did you?
Yeah, I love it.
Recently?
No.
Okay.
Like, I don't know.
A couple years ago or so.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah,
And are you ex-military?
I am.
You are.
Yes.
Thank you for your service.
Hey, thank you.
You know, I really am thankful for the vets, and I can often be very critical of wars and critical of decisions from administrations, but at the core of it, we have to thank our vets. We don't have to. We need to thank our vets, and we need to care for our vets, because the veteran care, being a pastor, walking with people as they go through the veteran care, oftentimes I see, not all the time, but I do see sometimes where they get dropped.
Yes.
And
yeah, they get forgotten.
They get forgotten.
Yeah,
and so thank you
a
for
shame.
your service, and thank you for that moment of humanity of saying, This is my favorite view.
Thank you.
That's pretty rad.
Yeah, if you drive by there and you see me looking up, that's what I'm looking at.
Okay.
So-
You're not just like trying to look at shapes of clouds
Right,
and like
no.
try to, is that an animal? Is that a piece of pizza?
Well, I
Is
do that too.
I
but-
do that too.
Yeah, but most of the time it's just looking at that flag.
Okay, so you have been a mail carrier. So you got out of the military, got into being a mail carrier here. Let me go one step back. How do you react to the phrase going postal?
Oh, I go postal every day.
Are you
I do.
Were you saying like you were playing a play on words like you go, I go and I work for the postal, or are
Oh,
you?
no, I
Oh.
wasn't. But that was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
So yes, I was. I was pulling a pun.
Okay.
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
No, I go postal a lot. I mean, you get wrong interactions with customers, yeah, but not too extreme.
But not too extreme.
Right.
Not too extreme.
Not to a point where I'm going to get in trouble.
You can't go postal if you're the 1999 mail carrier of the year. You just can't. And you're still liked in our community, like beloved in our community.
Gosh darn it, I hope so.
You really are. You really are.
I love it. That's great.
Okay, so you got into the military. You went into the military, got out, you became a mail carrier. You've been doing that for 30 years, downtown Springfield.
I've been downtown Springfield since 92.
Okay, so when I start thinking about you as a mail carrier, here's what I want to do. I want to go talk about your job, and then I want to talk about downtown.
All right.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right, so what have you learned about people being a mail carrier?
Whew. Wow, that there's all kinds.
Parse that out for me if you could.
Well, let's see. You've got down on their luck. Nice. I think I'll leave it.
What? You're going to stop there?
Well, I don't really. There's just all kinds.
Okay.
Some a little crazy,
Okay.
which is fine.
Yeah.
And then some that are a little freaky.
A little freaky.
Yeah. You
Really?
get those all the time. Well, not all the time. Not downtown.
Yeah. Not, I would think that the suburbs would be a more interesting, not interesting, but like you would have some real eccentric personalities in the suburbs a lot more than downtown. I don't know why. When I think of serial killer, this is going to sound so bad, but when I think of serial killers, I don't think they're downtown. I think they're in the suburbs somewhere.
They're always in the suburbs.
Right?
Yeah.
And so I would think like it's kind of a more interesting sect out there in the suburbs than it would be downtown.
But see, when you're delivering in the suburbs, when you're delivering mail in the suburbs, you don't see those people other than just Saturday
Yeah, that's
because they're
true.
all at work downtown
That's true.
or out west,
Or out west.
which is where everybody's moving to.
So you learn that there are just a lot of different people, but how have you learned to interact with different people down? Have you grown in that?
Actually, I have.
Okay.
I can start walking up to a person
Yeah.
and seeing their facial expressions and knowing how I'm going to have to react to that.
Really?
Yes.
You're like a really good judge of the moment now.
I don't know about really good,
Okay.
but I can see it coming. So then you just kind of got to put on your apology voice, and then it turns the whole situation calm without apologizing.
Yeah. Without apology. That's right.
Right.
Interesting. How has it changed since 2020? Because you were you worked in, I would say, I want to call the 90s and 2000s golden era. A lot of people might bristle at that. That's probably when I was coming of age. So I think it's the golden era. But then when 2020 happened, like everything changed. So like, what's the difference between being a mail carrier before 2020 COVID and after COVID?
Well, before COVID, it seems like people were more friendly, more talkative, more ready to work with you. After COVID, everybody was shut down for a while, secluded to their house. They come back, and it just seems like people are more angry.
People are prickly.
Right.
It's almost they're anxious for a fight.
Right, exactly. And then they don't want to help one another like they did.
And you see that probably so much up front and close because you interact with so many different people.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. I just wish we can get past the angriness.
Yeah.
Everybody just,
There's still a residual anger. There's still a residual anxiety. There's still a residual fear.
correct.
And it just is everywhere.
Fear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the strangest encounter you've had as a mail carrier?
Wow. We're going back in the day here. But I will tell you, I don't know where that accent came from.
What you kind of threw out that like
did.
honky tonk bar accent there.
Yeah, but that's not where we're going. I was delivering mail, and I had a letter that required a signature. So I rang the person's doorbell. And she came to the door with a towel on, fresh out of the shower.
Oh my, where are we going with this?
Right? Yeah, I know. I
Okay.
thought the same thing. I'm like, all right, whatever. You know, people wear towels all the time.
Okay.
Well, not
Wait,
all the time.
okay.
But anyway, so I told her, I said, I need a signature for this. And she goes, I can't sign it. I said, are you refusing? She goes, no, I don't have any hands. I can't sign it. She had hands, but she was holding up her towel.
Okay.
And I said, well, it needs a signature. So she put her hands out and the towel fell. That was a good day in my book. She signed the letter. I said, thank you. Not for the signature, but.
Oh no.
And then I left.
Oh my. Oh. You know, it's people are very complicated. How I will respond to that is people are very complicated. Like, so I would wonder what makes because that seemed almost planned.
It did seem planned, but
Yeah.
I don't think it was.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think it was. I legitimately don't think it was.
Like what? Like in that moment, are you just like, just what's going on?
Let's not say I didn't look,
Oh,
but I don't know. I was just
yeah.
doing my job. I,
mean, it's
needed
like-
a signature.
Man, that is a very strange encounter.
It is.
That's a very strange encounter.
It is,
And-
but that's back in the day.
okay.
You know, I was better looking back then. Anything's possible.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah. We done here?
No. We're done with that story.
All right.
We're done with that story.
Next question.
Next question.
Tony
Okay.
Stark.
Okay, man. All right. So one of the things of the last kind of question as a postal carrier, what title do you go by? Like what is it, postal carrier, mail carrier,
It's officially letter carrier.
letter carrier?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
As a letter carrier in downtown Springfield, one of the things that we have seen grow and change over our community is the unhoused community.
Correct.
I say unhoused. Some people say homeless. Some people say transit. The fact that we can't even name the language shows how divided we are on even understanding the conversation. But my question would be, talk to me about the dynamics of the unhoused as you are a letter carrier in downtown Springfield.
That's a tough one because I don't want anybody coming after me for this. But and I'm not saying we gather them all up and put them in a certain spot, but there needs to be time limits of how long they can lay on the sidewalk in one place.
In one
Especially in
place.
front of businesses who are trying to get people in, but then you have unhoused laying right there by the door. Some people get scared. They don't want to go in that business.
Do you see unhoused laying in front of the mail station. What is it called?
The post office.
Post office.
Yeah,
Did I just say mail station?
You did. That's all right. We'll call it that. I like
No,
that.
we're not editing it because that's just such a bad comment. But I'm like, how do I sound smart? Station. Then station isn't even a great big word, but we
post
need to cut
office.
that whole part off. The post office.
The post office, yes. I mean, we've had one that lays out there, sprawls out on the sidewalk all the time, and now there's like 3 or 4 just lining up, and it's okay if you don't ask the people for money, because some people just give them money automatically. Just don't interact with the customers, and they would probably be fine. But when people give them money, then they leave, and I don't know what they're doing. And I'm not going to say they're getting drunk or high. Who knows?
Well, I think it's cheaper. From my understanding, it's cheap. Liquor is cheaper in the city. So it's a structural, and it's systems that are designed to oppress people because they can't travel to the west side or somewhere else. So liquor is cheaper downtown. So yeah.
Right.
There are some that do that.
And then the people who give them the money, they don't see the after effects of when they go and spend that money on liquor. Let's say liquor. Then they come back drunk and angry, and it's worse.
Well, let's change it to the positive. Have you had a good encounter with someone who is unhoused? Have you had a positive interaction?
I actually have.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, last week I was delivering mail, and this guy was pulling a cart, and he said, "I hope you have a blessed day."
Really?
Yeah, and it was great. I mean,
I love that.
scary looking character, but
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I said, "I hope you do too," and thank you very much.
I think one of the things people forget when we talk about the unhoused is these are people. And it's so easy just to stereotype. It's so easy just to sweep and categorize. But at the end of the day, these are people, and they have a story that brought them to that moment.
Correct. Exactly.
I love that you're able to speak truth of, yes, there's both positive and harder interactions with this community, because
There's a few nice ones out there.
to say otherwise would be disingenuous. It's not like it's all rose colored and for, and then it's not all doom and gloom. It's balance, right? Like with everything.
With everything.
What else would you want to say to people who are paying attention to this interview about what we need to know about mail carriers? Like, is there something that we don't know that you would want people to know?
If something comes up lost, it's not always our fault.
I like it.
I mean, we're the last resort, so we're always the one that gets the blame put on us if something gets lost. When 90% of the time it's not the carrier. But other than that, just
I just learned that there is a app that lets you know what mail is coming to your house that day.
yeah, that's not entirely accurate.
Okay.
I mean, it'll tell you what's coming, but it doesn't always mean that day. It means, I think it even says on the app, expected in 4 to 5 days, something like that.
Okay.
Which isn't bad. I mean, because then you know it's coming, but you don't know. Some of the times it's accurate. It'll be right on that day, but
I feel like our postal system
don't you say it.
is a unusual spot here, because I feel like it takes longer sometimes than other. Like, my mom will send me something from Houston, and it feels like here's a very uninformed opinion. It feels like it comes here, then goes to St. Louis, and then comes back, or something like that.
It's gotten. I don't want to. In my mind, it's gotten worse.
Okay.
I mean, I get it and I understand, and they change things up to try and make it better. And
I do believe that.
that confuses some people inside, and then all of a sudden something's messed up and it takes a little bit longer.
I don't believe people are trying to do a bad job in the postal service. That was something interesting I learned about living here, is that if my mom wants to send my kids birthday cards, you need to send it like what she would think a timeline might be for another city. Add 2 or 3 days to it.
Right.
Is what we've just come to learn.
4.
Yeah.
But I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, we're in this too. I ordered a package.
Yeah.
It came from St. Louis, went to Chicago, Indianapolis, back to Chicago, back to St. Louis, to Springfield. So
Yeah. I don't think that's throwing shade. And my intention is not to throw shade on the postal system in Springfield, but it is a dynamic that people feel.
it is.
Yeah.
I mean, you got millions upon millions of letters and packages.
Oh, my goodness.
And magazines coming through, and the machines are trying to keep up. Eventually, one's going to get kicked to the wrong spot. But
Do you remember that movie Castaway?
I do.
Wilson.
Yeah, that's my buddy.
And so Tom Hanks was like always keeping time. Remember that? He was like, it's 8:47, 20 seconds, like, do you have someone like that at the office? Or can you say that? I don't even know if you can say that.
Well, I think we're. Somebody tapped me on
Somebody
the shoulder.
said, don't you dare say
Oh,
it.
yeah. I think I might have to pass on that question.
Got you.
I did get to tap.
Okay. All right. So what is one thing that you just want people to know about your job that they just might not know?
I love it.
I love that.
I think it's a tough job. It's rough. It'll break you down. I mean,
How many steps do you take a day?
I don't know. I think the highest I've recorded was 32,000 steps. Now, it's between 6 and 9 or 10 miles a day.
Wow. How many shoes do you go through a year?
My pair of shoes will last me 4 months. So
And
I
you're
go,
clocking 10 miles a day?
yeah.
Wow.
What?
You are Lightfoot.
No.
OJ Lightfoot Crowder.
No, I just wear them till they're nuts. I mean, my feet stick out the bottom on the last month,
I understand that. I
But-
do understand that.
They're expensive. Shoes are expensive.
Shoes are so expensive now.
Right. I mean, everything is, but
Yeah.
what are you going to do?
When I play pickleball, I would go through shoes every like 4 months. I used to play a lot more than I do now, but like I would go through shoes every 4 months, and it's just like I can't spend that kind of money.
Right.
It's expensive, and
Exactly.
pickleball shoes are expensive too.
You wear special shoes for pickleball?
You do have to. It's like tennis
Really?
shoes. Yeah, you do.
Get out.
No, because it like you drag your feet and you need ankle support and
I got you.
yeah, like if you went out there in running shoes, you'd probably break an ankle. Or
Get
I
out.
would. Yeah.
No kidding.
For bigger guys, 100%.
I'll just stand there.
Well, you're so tall, you would be good at
You
pickleball.
won't catch me moving.
No, you're so tall, you would be good at pickleball. You can't coach length. It's just like basketball. You can't coach that.
Really?
Yeah.
Son of a gun.
We're going to go to a beginner's night, you and me, this summer. Wednesday at Isles.
Wednesday at Isles.
Wednesday evening at Isles.
All right, I'll let you know what Wednesday
I'm going to
off.
be texting you.
You said evening?
Evening.
Oh, my evenings are booked.
We'll find a way. We'll find a
I'm
way.
just kidding. I'll meet you out there. I'll watch the first one.
Okay. Okay. All right, moving down to downtown. You've been in downtown for 30 years,
Correct.
working the routes 30 years.
Correct.
What have you learned about downtown?
Well, there's always an ebb and flow. Businesses come, businesses go. Oh, that rhymed. That was pretty good.
That is good.
I didn't plan it.
It's good, but the sentiment is not good.
Oh, you're right. But I don't know. It's just it's always vibrant downtown. There's always people walking around.
Say that one more time because I want to use that as a lift out because it's so true.
What did I say?
I said how is
I'm just kidding. I know what I said. It's always vibrant downtown.
I feel like it's more vibrant, and especially in the summers too, as it's warmer.
Spring and summer, yes.
Spring and summer.
You bring in festivals.
Yeah.
Like the Mother Road, the Fat Ass, the St. Patrick's Day Parade. Did you see how many people were downtown?
I did. I went to it.
Really?
I did.
I didn't see you.
I was there.
Oh.
There were some guys who were like totally McWasted next to me, and I was with my 2 kids. I have 3, but I was with the 2 younger because my son was playing in the band in there, and so we
there
went and
you go.
supported him. And they were like, "Give us some beads," and they were yelling all the expletives and they were just wasted. So I grabbed one and I just, without even looking, I just like tossed it over to them because they were like, they just kind of knew I was done with them at that point. And they went somewhere else.
Wow,
So,
there you go.
yeah, I was like, take your beads and go. I'm the old man.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm an old man moment there. So, but yeah, I love this idea that that you're saying downtown is vibrant, because it is.
Right.
And a lot of people don't think that, especially if they don't interact with downtown.
Correct. I mean, some people complain about parking, but yeah, parking might be somewhat of an issue, but there's lots and stuff that are open on the weekends, and I mean, you could always park there, but people just need to come visit downtown more often. Right?
I love that.
There you go.
I love that. What's one thing you notice about downtown that other people might not notice? Because you walk it way more than probably most of us. What's one thing that you notice that others might not notice?
Some small changes, and the people who work downtown and live downtown, amazing. Other than that, I don't really notice too much. I'm busy working.
If downtown had an identity, what would you say? Yes, that's a good answer. I hope your boss hears this. That's
Right?
a great
There
answer.
you go.
If downtown had an identity, what would it be? If downtown Springfield had an identity, what would you think it would be?
That's a tough question there, Tony
Okay.
Stark. I don't know.
Okay. That's a tough one.
It is.
I don't know how I'd answer it. I think right now I think there's some grit that we're leaning into, and it's like I see a lot of different personalities and a lot of businesses, and it's just this, like, in a good way, this edginess, and like I just, there's something about it that I think we're on the cusp of just this. I think we're starting a new chapter, and I think it's really exciting. Even though there's a lot of businesses that have closed recently, I do believe in my heart of hearts there's something brewing, and it's going to be very special.
And to move on the brewing part, I heard DSI's got a new executive.
Yes, Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came and sat in the chair a couple months ago.
Really?
I love Jay.
Oh, there you go. See?
Yeah.
So he might make some changes downtown.
I think so. I think he's got a really great outlook for it.
And that My Heart Downtown thing, My Heart Belongs Downtown, that's a great initiative, and it's making a buzz around town.
It's making a huge buzz around. When are you going to get the tattoo?
I've already got one.
No, get the My Heart Downtown.
I've got it.
You already got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't show it to you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Last question, we'll get you out of here on this.
Thank goodness, man. This has been a long one.
No, last
I'm
one
just
was
kidding.
like double.
I appreciate you asking me to come.
Yes.
I hope
This is going to turn out.
everything's been all right.
Yes. Here's my last question. How can we be hospitable to letter carriers? What makes a business or a home or a place like the church here, what makes us good places for you to deliver mail?
It's just attitude, and you can't take everything out on the person you see. Just basically just voice your opinion, let us know, and we can lead you in the right direction to try to satisfy your needs. That's all.
You've said that twice now. People unloading on you.
Yeah, people get angry.
How many times a week?
Well, not so much to me anymore, because I've told these people how to handle it.
Yeah.
Because it's always the same people. It's the ones who don't receive their check on time.
Yeah.
And I get it.
If they're looking for that Social Security check.
And I get it.
Yeah.
But I've told them how to turn that around, and so they don't come at me anymore. But there are a few people that will just hoot and holler about something missing, and it's a shame that we have to take the brunt of it. But if you just, instead of coming at us with anger, just talk to us
Yeah.
like we're humans.
Yeah.
We can try to rectify the situation.
Do you feel like in your position, a lot of people don't see you as human?
Oh, they see us as human, but it's a lack of respect in our field, I think, sometimes. Just that, we're supposed to do what we're supposed to do. Well, we do what we do. We just can't do it without the proper tools.
Yeah. Yeah. I think there's a general sentiment towards working class that people often, it's a classism thing, and
Classism.
People look down on blue collar jobs, and that just means most people have never worked a blue collar job.
Right.
I mean, the respect that you have. My family owned this. It was in my wife's family. They owned this flexible industrial bulk containers is what it was called.
Really?
There are these big bags that hold corn seed, and in the summers it was a huge plant. There's 100 people there, but you'd have to wash them and then roll them up, and it was the hardest work ever.
It sounds like it.
And you would have to hang these bags up, and they're really coarse, and your hands would get just all cut up, and you were hanging them in 120-degree heat room. And if you can't respect blue collar jobs, it's because you've never worked one.
Right.
100%. I will stand by that.
I agree.
I will stand by that. OJ, I am so glad you are in our community. I'm so glad you make up this mosaic called Springfield, and I'm better for having known you.
I appreciate you, my man.
Yeah, man.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, bro.
You're all right, man.